Hello and what's up everybody? Today we're going to talk about online marketing metrics Lexicon and how to use it. So, what is online marketing metric Lexicon? Well, it is a method to measure how well your website is doing. By using the method, you could determine how to make your website better and improve it when necessary. Without further ado, the first one is bounce rate. Bounce rate refers to the number of people visiting your page and leave without visiting any other page. Below is one of the example of bounce rate. Next, where do you use bounce rate? Bounce rate is used when people come into the homepage or through our blog or news section. They eventually, we hope, make it to our product page, our pricing page, and our conversion page. How does bounce rate work? Well, when company make changes to some of the website features, significant changes mean minor changes, they don't just look at how conversion perform. They also look at whether things like time on site shrank or whether people had fewer pages per visit or whether they had a higher bounce rate from some of this section.
The second metric is time on site. Time on site measures how much time visitors spend their time on the website. It will also give an insight into the level of interest and engagement of your website visitors. Thus, the more the amount of visitors spend on your website, the more committed and loyal your customers are. Okay, so how does time on site works? And how does we use it? Okay, first of all, leaving your browser open on a page doesn't cause the average time on site to increase unless you click on another page. In this case, each web analytic tools will have its own rules about when to terminate a session and start a new one. In most cases, this is based on a gap of 30 minutes or more in the sequence of activities. So, if you left your browser open on a page and went to lunch, then return in an hour to click on a link, it will be counted as a new session or a new visit to the site. Time on site also can be explained in 4 quadrants, A, B, C, and D. However, the selection of the appropriate quadrant will depend on both the site and the business goals associated with it. Quadrant A, high time on site and high number of page views. In a positive way, it may indicate a high level of interest and involvement with the site. However, in a negative way, it could indicate the high level of frustration the visitors have on the site. And for quadrant B, high time on site, low number of page views. In a positive way, this indicates a reading behavior pattern. And in a negative way, lower number of page impression may be a negative for advertising related website. For quadrant C, low time on site but high number of page views. In a positive way, this may indicate success for sites that require visitors to complete tasks quickly. But on a negative side, it could indicate that visitors are lost in the site. And for the last one is quadrant D, low time on site and low number of page views. In a positive way, it could be seen as the site only provides a simple response or quick answer. But on a negative side, it generally implies disinterest in the site. So in this case, repeat visitor behavior is a crucial contributing factor and must be assessed as well.
I'm gonna be talking about total sites visit. So basically, the total site visit is the sum of all visits that were analyzed in domain and within the country and the time period analyzed. In addition to that, the total site visit is referring to some monitoring and tracking that gives you the idea on how effective your campaign are at driving traffic. Not only that, as you can see just like in the picture here, the number will be growing steadily over time, but if it's dropped month to month, it's time to take responsibility or action in order to fix the marketing channel so that people can identify it. Alright, so from slide 16 to 18, it is showing you on how to use it and where to use it. For example, as you can see here, John Smith visited a website a couple of times while Jane Doe visits only one time, and therefore the number of visits will gonna be 6, and while the number of unique of visit is only gonna be 2. And as for where to use it, it is segmenting traffic, and you can see which channels do the best job of bringing the site visits, and by that it is the understanding of the percentage of unique visits relative to the total, which is an effective way for e-commerce businesses to evaluate their retention rates and ability to bring. And thank you for your time. We'll see you later. Goodbye.